Hi everyone! Welcome back to Bethany's Vintage Fairy Tale. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm so excited to be sharing with you guys my Shabby Chic Christmas tree that we're going to be decorating here in my living room. I can't wait to share with you guys the entire design tutorial. This was such a fun piece to put together and I hope you guys absolutely love it as much as I do. I started off this tree design by putting in all of the ribbon here. I actually shared with you guys in my last video a whole video dedicated to how you can incorporate ribbon into your tree. So if you guys would like to see how I put the ribbon onto this tree, make sure you guys check that video out. There's lots of really great tips for using all different kinds of ribbon techniques. So once we have the ribbon all placed in the tree, I'm going to go ahead and do the tree topper first. It's kind of a good place to start by using kind of your main components first. So like doing the ribbon first and then getting the tree topper, and then you can go ahead and incorporate all of the different elements that you want into your tree design. So for this topper, I wanted to keep it pretty simple. I decided to choose two different kinds of florals here. I love these roses because they're a really nice airy spray. They're nice and tall, so it adds a beautiful height and depth and dimension to the tree. And it's also a little bit of a different texture because these ones aren't flocked. They just have kind of more of an icy look to them. And for this tree design, I really wanted to kind of play with the different textures, mixing those flocked pieces with the icy pieces just to give a nice depth and dimension. And I'm going ahead and adding those all the way around the tree, making sure to do the back, the front, the sides, getting those evenly spaced out. And then you'll notice I tried to turn the flowers different ways as well, just to give it more of an organic, natural feel. And then for a little bit of contrast, I wanted something a little bit larger, and these ones have the flocking and the glitter, so it kind of brought the whole tree together just with these beautiful magnolias, and I love the beautiful pop of pink. This tree design is going to be very romantic, very vintage inspired, and of course, shabby chic, one of my favorite ways to decorate, and I'm so excited to share with you guys how this all turned out. So before we go any further with designing the tree, I noticed I had a really big bald spot at the bottom of my tree. This is an older tree and it is from Walmart, and some of the branches on the bottom have definitely kind of bent down a little bit just from being so heavy, and it is an older tree. So what I'm doing is I'm just using some floral wire, and I'm going ahead and just kind of wrapping it around the branches that are kind of broken and bent at the bottom and pulling them up to kind of attach them to the branches a little bit higher. And this just gives the tree a nice little base. It got rid of all of the bald spots that I was having, and then it also makes it easier to clean underneath the tree as well because now the branches aren't quite so low to the ground. So now that the tree is all prepped and ready to go, we're going to go ahead and add in these beautiful floral clusters. Now, if you guys remember last year's video, I shared with you guys a few different tree options, and I made these clusters actually last year. And essentially all you need to do is grab your favorite florals and stems. You want to try to grab a variety of textures here. I have some more airy stems that are quite long and loose. I have some beautiful flowers, and I just laid them all on top of each other and attached them together with some pipe cleaners. And then we're going to go ahead and add those directly into our tree. I absolutely love incorporating these beautiful floral clusters into my tree designs. It's such an easy way to add flowers and greenery into your tree, especially if you're a beginner, because you don't need to be too worried about adding in a whole bunch of different things. All you need to do is choose a few different stems that you absolutely love, layer them together, and it gives such a beautiful romantic layered effect into your Christmas tree designs. And then when you place them into your tree, you want to kind of go in a zigzag formation so that you're not kind of going up and down the tree in a straight line. You kind of want to move around the tree just to get a really nice organic feel. And I just love the beautiful pop of color that this gives. So next we're going to go in with something super fun, over the top, and totally whimsical. I absolutely love these elves, you guys. I got these at Hobby Lobby this year and I'm just absolutely obsessed with them. I think they are so cute. So what I did was I grabbed some floral wire and just wrapped it around the elf's stomach, and then I'm going to go ahead and go into the very base of the tree and attach that wire directly onto some of my thicker branches, just to make sure that my elves are nice and secured in. I really wanted these elves to be a showstopper here, something that would be totally fun and adorable, and I'm going to add these all over the tree, you guys. I think they just give such a fun pop of whimsy to the tree. Also, a good rule of thumb as well, when you're adding any kind of specialty element into your tree, whatever it might be, you want to make sure you go ahead and place your largest items first. That's why I went ahead and put in all of my floral clusters first, and then the elves, and then after that we'll go ahead and add in all of the traditional elements like your ornaments and things like that. But you always want to go from largest to smallest. That way you get a really nice balance within your tree, and then you don't cover up any of these really specialty elements. You can also use this technique for a variety of different things as well. I think it'd be really fun to add like snowmans into your tree, or Santas or penguins, whatever you guys love. You can totally wire in any kind of 3D element into your tree, and I just love how it gives that really personalized special touch, and it's just such a fun way to decorate your tree and give you so many different options. So now that we have all of our beautiful elves added in, I'm going to go ahead and add in some more filler here. So I got this beautiful eucalyptus from Michael's this year. This is a beautiful texture. It's kind of a really nice soft velvet with a tiny bit of sparkle, just to kind of add into the design a little bit, but also adds in a little bit more of that kind of natural element into our tree. So what I'm doing is I'm just giving it a little bit of a curvature just to make it look a little bit more natural. And then I'm going to go ahead and kind of find those holes in my tree where it's a little bit sparse, and then go ahead and add these bunches directly into those areas that just need a little bit more fullness. And then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of pull out all of the different stems just to make sure it looks more natural than if I just, directly stuck it into the tree without pulling each of the stems. This just makes it look a lot more natural, and again, kind of keeping with this beautiful shabby chic whimsical theme. And then I'm just kind of going around the tree, making sure that they're evenly spaced out, just kind of again looking for those bare spots where it just looks like it needs a little bit more fullness. And then you guys will notice as well, I did have one kind of in the midsection of the tree, but it wasn't quite working out there, so I thought I would take it out and add it to my tree topper, and I'm actually really happy with how that looks. I think it needed a little bit more touch of green at the very top, and I love the beautiful added texture that it brought to my tree topper. So now that we have a little bit more greenery added, we're going to go ahead and add in a selection of beautiful florals. These florals I've actually had from a few years past, and I just absolutely love the different textures on here. Again, kind of keeping with the same theme that we had in the tree topper, I have a variety of stems here that are mixed between flocked and iced, because I wanted again that kind of contrast in texture and color. So I have a few different shades of pink, again keeping with my really romantic vintage theme here. I have some beautiful magnolias, the hydrangeas, and then of course poinsettias for sure. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add in, again, my largest stems first. A good rule of thumb, always go largest to smallest. And then you'll notice these stems are very, very long, and I didn't want it to poke out the backside of my tree. So I just took my scissors and went ahead and cut it off. That way it'd give me a lot more of a manageable stem to add into my tree. And now that our stem is all ready to go, we're going to go ahead and add these into the tree. Again, looking for those bald spots where it looks like it needs a little bit more color. And then the trick is here, you want to kind of go ahead and add some florals deeper into the tree, and then have some kind of more sitting on the outside of the branches. Again, just to give your tree a really nice balance and a little bit of depth and dimension, so that when you look up close, you can really see the beautiful layers throughout the entire tree design. Next, we're going to go ahead and add in these beautiful poinsettias. I love these ones because they have the same kind of finish as the hydrangeas do. And I'm going to go ahead and just cut off the stem again, making it a little bit more manageable. And then I'm going to go ahead and place these kind of in a zigzag formation in between where we placed all of the hydrangeas. Now that all of our poinsettias are placed, we're going to go ahead and add in these beautiful magnolias. I love these ones because each individual petal has wire on the back of it, so you can go ahead and kind of touch each individual petal and give it a really nice curvature and just makes it look really natural and full. And I'm going ahead and placing these all over the tree. Again, placing some of these really deep into the tree so that when you look up close, you get that beautiful touch of detail and color when you look really up close. Now that we have all of our flowers placed, I'm going to go ahead and add in these beautiful vintage teacups. You guys, I am so excited to share this with you guys. I've been planning this for months. I just had the most amazing thought a while ago, like how fun would it be to incorporate teacups into my Christmas tree design? If you guys have been around my channel for a while, I absolutely love to host and throw tea parties. So I have so many teacups that I've been collecting over the years. And I thought, what more of a fun way to incorporate a shabby chic theme than to incorporate teacups into the tree. So what I did was I grabbed a few different ribbons that I had on hand and just created little handles with these. And then I'm just kind of adding these on the tips of the branches just to give a beautiful kind of bit of color and whimsy. And again, that shabby chic element that I love so much. And I'm just kind of going ahead and placing those all over the tree design. I even hung a couple off the hands of the elves. I just thought that was such a fun little touch, and I had a lot of fun playing around with the different ribbons and different things all over the tree just to give it a beautiful touch of fun just right at the end here. And then another little tip that you guys can do as well, if you go ahead and wrap any of your ornaments using the string around the branch, that will give it a really nice firm hold and hold it up a little bit higher so that it stays in place wherever you kind of want it to stay. If you guys will notice, a lot of traditional ornaments and things like that have super long strings and sometimes they kind of hang funny in your tree. Well, a good way to kind of fix that is to wrap it again around the branch a few times, and then again that gives it a really nice strong hold and it will stay a lot firmer in place, like right where you want it. And I did that a lot with these teacups just to make sure that they were really nice and secure in the tree. That way nothing would fall and break or anything like that. But I just love that little touch of fun that this added. I hope you guys love this. It was so much fun. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys are loving so far in this Christmas tree design. So now we're going to go ahead and add in some beautiful ornament clusters. Again, I showed you guys how to make these last year. It's super simple and easy. All you need is a little bit of floral wire and then grab 3 to 4 Christmas balls and string them up on the wire. And then keeping that wire still attached, make sure you go ahead and add it directly onto some of your branches. And with these are great filler, you guys. So majority of these are actually placed really deep into the tree. Again, just to add a little bit more contrast. And again, that classic Christmassy touch with the beautiful golds and champagnes. And I just love how these added that beautiful touch of traditional Christmas and just the beautiful pop of color in between all of the beautiful pinks that we have going on here. So now that we finished with our ornament clusters, I'm going to go ahead and finish off the tree, adding in some really specialty ornaments. These I've been collecting for years, you guys, and a variety of different finishes and styles. I have some beautiful pink mercury glass with the beautiful sequins here, which I absolutely love. I've just been collecting these beautiful shabby chic ornaments for years, and I just love how they add such a personalized touch to the Christmas tree design. I also found these beautiful balls last year. I love these ones too because they kind of look similar to the ornament clusters, but then they have the beautiful pink and gold pearls on the very top, and I thought that we would just add in perfectly to the shabby chic design. And then I'm also adding in a little bit of a touch of white just for a little bit of a neutral accent, just because we have so much color on this tree. So I thought adding in a little bit of white would kind of bring in some more of that flocked look, and then also just a more neutral just to kind of break up all of the color. So for the final touch, you guys, it wouldn't be a shabby chic tree without pearls. And if you guys have been around my channel, you guys will know that I love decorating with pearls. I have them draped over my entire house and every vignette I have. I just love the beautiful romantic touch that they give any space. So I thought it would be kind of fun to drape the pearls on the elves' hands, almost like they're decorating the Christmas tree. I just thought it would be such a fun little accent piece. And I had some of these pearl necklaces on hand from Amazon, so they're super inexpensive, and I just thought it would be the cutest little idea, almost like a little pearl garland that's just been draped around the Christmas tree. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, seeing how I decorated this beautiful shabby chic Christmas tree. I absolutely love how this turned out, you guys. It is so romantic and dreamy. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and found this video helpful for your Christmas decorating, and that you guys took away some tips and tricks for how to make your Christmas trees absolutely beautiful in your homes this year. I would love to hear from you guys what your theme is for this year. I love so many different things. It's so hard to choose sometimes. I would love to hear from you guys what you guys are planning for this year. Make sure you guys also drop me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite part of today's video was. I would love to hear from you guys. And I just want to thank you guys all so much for watching. I truly appreciate every single one of you for being here and for supporting my channel. And also don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you guys are new. I have so many more Christmas videos coming your way this year for 2023. I cannot wait to share with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys have a great day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next one very, very soon. Take care. Bye.